Give us a good one.
Got some exciting transfers. Get Me Uber is the headline on the back of the Mail this morning. Chelsea ready to bid for the former Arsenal captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Barcelona, of course, boys, are under pressure to sell players this summer with financial turmoil, which means they cannot even register new signings. Now that leads us on to another couple of transfers. United ready to admit defeat in the bid for De Jong is in the Mail, because the back of the Times say that it's Chelsea that are close to reaching an agreement with Barcelona over a transfer for Frankie De Jong. They also say in the Times that Chelsea still pushing hard to sign Leicester defender Wesley Fofana, considering making a third offer in excess of £70 million. So potentially, Ali, Chelsea could finish the window with Aubameyang in their team, De Jong in their team, and Wesley Fofana. If they get those three players, can they win it this season?
No.
Still off Liverpool and City, boys.
Oh, it's a funny one.
A lot of people are saying Chelsea might not be third, but if they get them three,
surely they'd come top four.
Well, I'm not 100% sold on Aubameyang.
No.
Am I wrong?
Do you think he'll score goals there?
I do. But I'm not saying prolific. Haaland, yes. No danger there.
I know, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm probably comparing them to the two centre forwards at Liverpool and Manchester City have signed.
When you look at the team, though, sort of playing the false nine like they did on Saturday, whether it's Havertz and Sterling, do you think that's enough for Chelsea? Or do you think a centre forward is needed?
I think centre forward's priority. So, you've got to give them credit for going for a centre forward, but I don't know. I've just got a question mark over it.
You'd rather have taken Lewandowski, wouldn't you?
I would have. 100% I would have. But I think he had his heart set in going to Barcelona. And I don't know how they're getting the money, getting away with it, by the way, because I'm just telling me there's no money.
No, I think they've sold their next 10 years
television rights or something.
Television rights, because they negotiate their own. So
Real
Madrid. Right. So there's a lot of money there, and they've borrowed against that.
With De Jong out, looks like it's another big name player that Manchester United are gonna miss out on. You play for the great club. When you look at the state they're in now,
well, Rio says today they used to buy the best, not anymore. That's what Rio says, and he sees them regular. So
what did he say?
The United used to buy the best, but not anymore.
He's got a point. And I think one of the reasons for that is because they're not able to.
There's going to be a big. I think there's going to be a big demo, isn't it? The fans have had enough.
Back at the Times this morning, Manchester United supporters.
Just looks a bit of a mess, doesn't it? I mean, new manager in at the club, one league game gone, not getting the players they want to get signed in. It just looks fans in turmoil. It just looks a mess.
By the way, Brentford they go to the weekend as well. So if there's no fight in them, they'll get beat there.
Absolutely. Another big game this weekend is Aston Villa versus Everton. It's the 12:30 game.
We were just talking about that, weren't we?
There's already Lampard v Gerrard pieces in the papers. Lampard and Gerrard, this management larks. Wellard is a piece in the Sun this morning. Dave Kidd says neither man is thriving as managers of grand old English clubs, looking to emulate long gone glories. Playing and managing are two entirely different skill sets, and great players often struggle to cope with coaching players of lesser ability. Dave basically making the point that great players struggling at both their respective clubs at the moment. And it's weird to think, boys, that both managers already, they feel under a little bit of pressure, don't they?
That's crazy, that. I
thought Villa would improve this year. I really did. I thought, we're one game in, so let's get them a bit of slack. Yeah. But I really thought Villa they have to improve this year. Was it 14th last year off the top of my head? That's not good enough for Aston Villa.
I know Everton. I thought Everton looked, when I saw the highlights, I thought they looked okay against Chelsea. Very unlucky with the two injuries to centre backs Godfrey and Mina, but I think Conor Cody will be a good signing for them. I really do. But that's a crazy thing to say. Second game of the season, we're saying it's a big game.
But Gerrard's on a bit of pressure, isn't he? Because the Tyrone Mings thing hasn't gone down very well, has it? He's taking a lot of criticism for that. Do you agree with that, Al, taking the captaincy of Tyrone Mings? I think that's added to perhaps the pressure is under.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but I wouldn't look into it. I think Villa they've not been active enough with the money spending, bringing in, getting people excited. So I can see a bit of improvement, but forget getting top six. Forget it.
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't think there's any chance. But I do take your point, Sam. I think the Tyrone Mings situation it becomes a far bigger problem, clearly, if you're not winning.
100%. Would this be? Would we even be talking about it right now if they went to Bournemouth and picked up a scrappy 1-0 victory?
No, we wouldn't.
Probably not, right?
Certainly not to the same level.
Agree with you 100%.
There's no danger.
It's a fickle
doing
world,
that.
isn't it? Football. It's so fickle.
Of course it is.
Just before we break, can I mention this cricket story in the Mail this morning? You're right. Well done, Will Smeed, by the way. First 100 in the 100 last night.
Brilliant, Smeedy.
Is that what you call him, Smeedy?
I thought about Smeeders.
Smeeders?
But I've decided to go with
Smeedmeister. Ash's snub.
The Smeed fellow.
The Smeed fellow, that's good.
That's the one.
He's back, isn't he, with the bang? Ash's snub is the headline in the Mail. Have a listen to this. Next summer's Home Ashes will be the first in 139 years to not feature a test starting in August because it's under plans to give the 100 better access to England players. I know. Such scheduling will further antagonise traditional supporters of the game who are worried about its future.
So who's decided that, ECB?
Yes, the ECB. They want to schedule it in July to make sure that when August comes around and the 100's back...
Talking of that,
have they not? Has Qatar not changed a
yes,
day?
They brought a day earlier.
I think they brought the game I think it might be 2 days earlier because they want to play Ecuador.
Yeah.
But that was always the case, was it not always the case where the whole nation played the opening game?
So
I think that's their plan. So
you're out there with ITV?
Yes, and talkSPORT.
Yeah, I think I'm out there with radio. Yeah,
brilliant. Have we got it clarified yet?
We'll probably get it on the 17th.
That's great. Starting on 18th.
Yes, of November.
I'm very much looking forward to that.
I'm looking for a confirmation the day before.
That's good.
I'll come in my passport every day just in case.
I'll be there anyway, mate. Listen, I want to read this one out if I may. This is brilliant. Listen to this. Good old pal of yours as well. Preparing for the 29th Blythe Classic Charity Golf Day, my dad Jim, the best Scottish goalkeeper ever, and they're on a day in memory of his brother Scott. Your pal Adrian Clark is also playing. Love you guys. That's best wishes from Ian Blythe. Brilliant, Jim.
Yeah, Coventry. I knew
absolutely. Have a brilliant day, and I hope the golf day goes well, mate.
Brilliant.
Good weather for it.
And don't you miss my 2 golf days, by the way.
I've told you, it's sorted. It's sorted.
Sold out, both. Brilliant. Centurion. Can't wait.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Gabby's coming as well.
Yeah, Gabby, we're going to come up together.
Are you going there with the mic, are you?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm going to get some interviews.
Just leave your clubs at home, but take the mic.
Please, that'd be great.
There's a better chance that Big Alan and I going to Qatar than you turning up at his golf day.
That's probably true, isn't it?
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.